Rebel against defeat. Chase excellence. Masculinity. Men first. Being a gentleman in today's modern world could be extremely dangerous. You know that narrative when you grew up and your mother and your grandmother said, open the doors for women, take care of them, be the nice guy, be the good guy, be the one that stands up for good values and good things. Dissolve the conflicts. Be on your best behavior. Basically, be everything that everybody else wants you to be. A stand-up guy. That has repercussions. If you're a stand-up guy, I know a bunch of stand-up guys. They married single moms with kids. Did a great thing. Took on a 6-month-old baby with a single mom. 6 years later, told that he's not the dad, that he's abusive and controlling, that he can't discipline that kid. But he was the gentleman. He came in, let's call him a white knight or beta male, but he's a good dude. He's a gentleman type. Blue pill, definitely. But she took him to court, fleeced him for everything. He got stuck with child support even though that kid is not his. And he didn't even adopt that kid. Being a gentleman when you're out there seeing some woman in an argument with a man and you want to dissolve that and protect that woman. You saw maybe a couple, maybe it was a month ago, somebody did that and he got shot and killed trying to defend the woman, and the woman went with the thug that killed the guy. So being a gentleman, in theory, sounds great. The James Bond gentleman, that only exists in Hollywood. Being a gentleman can destroy you financially, mentally, and emotionally. So put yourself first. Decide what your frame is. Remember, there's always going to be somebody out there requesting the assistance of a white knight. Let that not be you, because the advantages and the disadvantages are completely lopsided. The disadvantages will always win. Rebel against defeat is a moniker, right? I chose that years ago, probably 15 years ago. It's rebelling against the things that keep us down so that we can be our best versions of ourselves. So remember that. You can be a stalwart oak tree. You can set your frame. But if you're going to try to be that gentleman that you see in those James Bond movies, you better think twice, because it can destroy you financially, mentally, emotionally, and potentially you could cease to exist on this earth. I've seen a bunch of folks that I've known in the last 10 years go through the most disheartening breakups, and they chose not to continue on this earthly mortal coil. So remember that. This is Rebel Against Defeat. Chase excellence, masculinity, men first.